All right, next for you guys, we have a 79 Chevy C10 Scottsdale. Fresh out of the barn or the field, wherever it came from. Short bed. Camper top. Got a little damage right there, but not bad. Bed's in good shape because the camper top saved it. Little bit of rust right here, not bad. Interior really nice. Dash not beat up or cracked up. Seats look really good. Got a couple cigarette burns in them. Little V8 in it, 305, 5 liter. Factory AC truck. Air compressor's going. Runs. Needs tuned up. Vacuum leaks fixed. And those kind of things. But we'll get this thing running. We're going to lower it, put a notch kit on it, and just do the whole works to it. So we're messing with this square body. Factor 305 2-barrel. I did the old Italian tune-up on it, meaning I revved the engine up, held the RPM up, shut the choke so it would hopefully pull whatever trash is in the carburetor on through. That helped it. And then we had vacuum leak right there. I plugged that and that helped it. Usually I just take these old things and eliminate all the vacuum, but seems to be running pretty good after I did that. I advanced the timing a little bit. Somebody's been playing around with the timing. Distributor's kind of loose, got it all messed up. So someone has put brand new spark plugs in it, but this one has a oil fouler on it. That ain't good. But it's not missing. It is running good. I mean, I think that's as good as it's going to probably be. So she's running good. Now we just got to put the lowering kit on her. Got these wheels and tires that's going to go on it here, back in the back here. And then we got our drop kit. So we've been through this 1,000 times, but I'm going to show it again because y'all like to see it. Old dash is in good shape. This is a nice truck, really. I hope he leaves that camper top on it. Get these old hubcaps off of here. Some nice hubcaps. Look at all the leaves that fell out of there. 5 lug wheels. So this thing was really kind of hard to pull in here. It didn't want to move. This is why right front brakes are locked up. That's usually the brake line. So we'll have to get a brake line for this side. All right, so we're lowering this square body. I'm waiting on a brake line. Front passenger side was the one that was locked up. So we've already got our notch kit in here. Cut it out, drilled it, bolted it. I've already pulled the leaf springs out and pushed the axle up higher to get the leaf springs under. That's why it's called a lift kit. No, not a lift kit, a flip kit. I didn't show that process because I've showed it 1,000 times. If you want to see the details of cutting that notch and drilling it out and bolting it in, you can go to one of my previous square body videos and find that. Yeah, this is going to be a sweet truck for somebody, because she is pretty crisp actually for one this old. All right, so we got this, and forgot what year it is. Okay, so we've got this 79 all dropped, front and back. I didn't bore you with all the details of that. It's like I said, you can go back and watch any of the square body videos and see the details on how to do all that. But 1979 Scottsdale 10 series. It's got the little 305 in it, all factory. Got it running good. I'm putting some transmission fluid in it now. Got to put the air breather on it. This would be a nice everyday driver. It should be dependable, or you can just beat around in it. Shop truck, cruise ins, whatever. It's got the look that everybody's after. Interior's decently in one piece. You could clean that up and make it smell good, be a real nice truck. We're going to test drive it here in just a minute, make sure nothing scrapes. I know this is a kind of a short video, probably kind of boring to most of you. I'm trying to find, I think we've already found our niche for YouTube, but you know, I don't want to do the same thing every episode. I want to do something different. And we got a couple of videos coming. I've got a V8 Astro swap that we've done. That's wrapping up. We've got the V8 Vega. We've got the V8 Chevette. All those jobs that are mine, my own personal projects, we're trying to wrap those up. I've got footage on all of that, so hopefully we can get all that edited soon and get that on the get that out there where y'all can see it and look at it and everything. But you know, we'll keep doing trucks as well. But I know how I am. I get bored watching the same old thing, so I don't want you guys to get bored. Okay, so 1979. I'm gonna jump in this thing and give it a little drive. See how well this thing rides and handles now that we've lowered it. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Running halfway decent. Transmission fluid topped off. You know, these old trucks, sometimes you can find them cheap enough and you really don't have to put a lot of money into them to get them set down where you want them. I mean, a couple $100 or less, you can get the notch kit for the rear just basic hand tools. You can have that put in, and then sometimes we'll do a drop spindle and a drop spring, and sometimes we'll just cut the spring. I don't mind cutting the spring. You just cut a coil and a half, between a coil and a half and a coil and 3/4 off of the front springs, and it sets it where you need to be, and it rides really good. It rides well and handles well, in my opinion. I think it does. One of the keys for the rear is too, when you do the flip kit and the notch kit, go ahead and do the shock extensions, and get your shocks the right length so they're not bottoming out. So we're going to hit a bump right here. I mean, it just floats right over all of these bumps, and you got your truck sitting down where you want it to be, and you fit right into any local cruise in. I like this truck. It's got the little camper top on it, which looks really cool. I think I would leave it on there. That would be whoever buys this truck, it'll be their preference. This one will go on the market soon. You look on Marketplace, Kannapolis, North Carolina area, and you'll have an opportunity to buy it if you want it. As you can see, I mean, it's a nice quiet truck. Rides good, stops good, shifts good, floats right over the bump stops well, or the speed bumps well. If it was mine, if I was going to keep it, I would put a stroker in it, like a 383, or maybe even LS swap it, depending on what you want. But I think I would probably just keep it a small block in it, small block Chevy, and just stroke it. 350 stroker to give you plenty of power, in my opinion. Of course, the LS is nice too, but it's just a lot more money, a lot more work. Just all depends on what you're looking for. And we've got some smoke. This old engine in this thing's smoking a little bit, but it is what it is. Runs good though. Runs good, drives good. I like the way this thing feels. It's not real rattly. I mean, we hear the driver's door over here is rattling some, but the suspension is quiet and smooth. No bumps, no loud knocks. Now this, what you're hearing bouncing around over here, is the door. I may not have it closed all the way. Maybe I do, but I mean, it's a 1979. You can't expect it to be like an Escalade or something. All right, so there she is, 1979, lowered. We got it running. Hadn't run in a good while. Get the brakes all settled on it. Put a passenger side brake line on it earlier, because it was locked up and the brakes were all locked up on that right side. So I'm just going to park it right out here like this. Do a little walk around. Yeah, I think that old motor's wore out. I'll tell you what though, it rides good. Real good. Really smooth and quiet.